So it's still day 4 at the Cougar Rock campground. It's 8 p.m. Worst place to be, especially if you're trying to get some sleep. Okay, for those future Wonderland Trail hikers coming from Longmire, came right here. There's a sign that says take a left to the loop, and so I went this way. There was no sign telling me which way to go, so I went this way, went to the bathroom, checked this map because it's supposed to be F loop, so I went this way to the shortcut, got lost, turned back. There's a little road that goes this way, nothing. So you know what I did? I went back this way, go check the sign, and it says to the nearest bathroom. Go over here, and this bathroom, and lo and behold, there's a little sign that says right there, Wonderland Trail. Come on, you gotta give us a bigger sign than that. I mean, that's way too small. Okay. So let me explain. This is the direction you're gonna be coming from, this way. On your left, which is gonna be right on this video, is the E-loop and group camp reserve. You want to take a left where it says do not enter. It's going to be the second bathroom on the left, and our campsite for the Wonderland Trail hikers is on the left. Yesterday, 2 miles before I got into Longmire, I met this guy named Eddie. He got transferred from Korea to the base here in Washington. And I didn't ask him how long he's been here, but he's a hiker, and he got a walk-up permit from Longmire, which is surprisingly, to do a clockwise around Mount Rainier. And most of his hiking gear didn't show up in time for his permit, so he ended up bringing his old, Thermarest. It's a 25-ounce sleeping pad, so that's gotta be an old sleeping pad, because those usually like 12 to 13-ounce pads. So Eddie, hopefully I get to see you again around the mountain, maybe halfway. And good luck. There's not much of scenery from Cougar Rock campground to Maple. Granted, I'm only halfway to Maple. But on the night of day 1, I was in my tent editing the video. I heard footsteps, and I didn't know if it was my footsteps from the video I was editing or footsteps from somebody walking by. Well, it was actually the footsteps from the lady this morning on day 2. So the scene I was making a video when I arrived at Longmire with the picnic table, recaching my food. I went to pick up my bucket, and lo and behold, there she was, front porch of the ranger station on a bench, sitting down. She remembered my name, and I apologize I didn't remember your name, but it was Erica. Erica did the same thing I'm doing, the counterclockwise. She actually started at Longmire, finished at Longmire, and she finished about 11 a.m. Same idea I had. She went to go have lunch at the restaurant, and I arrived at 12:08 p.m. So, but her permit ended up being a 9-day instead of a 10-day. So she thinks the day that she arrived at the first campground I was at was a long day for her, and she thinks that she was dehydrated. Yeah, can't even say the word right. And we just wasn't feeling too good. But Erica, I'm glad you finished the trail. Glad you feeling better. And if you ever watch this video, just give me a hi if you can. So I didn't record the sign at Nardia Falls. You make a sharp U-turn to the right, and the sign says 5.8 miles to Maple Campground. And according to my Guthooks app, I already walked 3 miles. And also on the sign said 4.6 miles back to Longmire. So, according to the adding, it's actually 8.8 miles today versus the 6.7, which I thought was going to be an easy day. I'm glad it's a long day. Then tomorrow is going to be a short day, and I may not have a lot of video footage to film, so it's probably going to be a 5-minute video. But the short day is either going to be 3.1 or 3.6 miles, so I won't know until I get to Maple Campground and see what the sign says. But that gets me prepared for the next day, because the next day is going to be 11.5 mile hike to Summerland, and it's going to be all uphill, which I'm glad it is, because going downhill, I'm still a 3-year-old baby. But before I hit Sutherland, I will be at the highest peak on the Mount Rainier's Wonderland Trail. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I've been seeing a lot of mice and a lot of squirrels. And I think I already at the top of the mountain, so right now I've been slowly going down. You see this? This is the infamous crossing that erodes every year. This time it's extremely dangerous, so I'm not going to record this because I got to put my wall against the cliff, trekking pole on the other hand. Came from that end. You can see how steep it is. There was some moments I slipped, but luckily I have a trekking pole. Whew. That was probably the hardest thing on the Wonderland Trail. Other than that, is just hiking the rest of it. So if you could do that, you could do the Wonderland Trail. After that cliffhanger, no pun intended, that's where the water goes. Beautiful. Okay, marking the days. When did you guys, who took the time to actually do this? I feel like I'm in Azteca or something. Finally made it. Maple Creek Camp. Apparently tomorrow, it's only going to take me 3.3 miles. Easy day tomorrow.